Hi guys, this is Richard from How to Invite Joe. Welcome back to the channel. Today we have Marco for a deck profile. Marco recorded his own. I asked him to because he played something at his OTS championship where he became top four. He played something that I don't see that often, and I wanted to show you guys. So I asked him. He was so kind to record it and send it to me by mail, WeTransfer, whatever. So yeah, that's what you're gonna see today. He did very well. Um, well, he will explain everything what you need, and maybe if you have some questions, just do it in the comments section, and maybe or I will send the questions to him that he can reply on, and I will reply on the comments, or he will just comment with the answers itself. Yeah, so have fun, and don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. We are almost at 500. With almost, I mean we are 70 short. So I hope I can get it for the end of the year. So don't forget to like and subscribe, and also don't forget, go play Yu-Gi-Oh. That's what it's all about. Go play Yu-Gi-Oh. Thanks, guys. Have fun. Marco, you can take it from here.
I played Horus Kashtira with the simple reason that I wanted to be able to play on the shifter, which is kind of impossible with Horus, and I wanted to play under the Mulcharmies, which is kind of impossible with Kashtira monsters. So whenever you get shifted, you just go into Kashtira line, and if you get Mulcharmies, you just go in the Horus line, and it doesn't do anything because it's summon from grave. So to start off, I played 3 Imseti. Kind of obvious what the card does. 1 Happy, 1 Kabesnev, and 1 Duomutev. And the honorary Horus monster is the Deity, which, well, is for most people the hardest card to play around, because whenever a Horus monster or a King Shark leaves the field because of an opponent's card effect, you can summon it from hand and send all other monsters on the field to the graveyard. And the other effect is that you can activate it in hand whenever you have a King Shark on the field and a Horus monster, and you can non-targeting send a card on the field, and it just stays in hand, so you can use it every turn, and it's a great way to out problematic cards that can't be destroyed or can't be targeted because it's non-targeting send. So those are the Horus monsters. Then I play 3 King Shark, obviously, and I played 3 other King Shark. It is a King Shark on the field, and you can add 1 Horus monster, and then you put 1 back, but it's a great way to start your engine. And whenever the deity activates its effect on resolution, you can activate it to draw 1 card. And if you activate both of those effects, so the send and the summon part, it draws 1 every time because it's not once per turn. And then the last Horus card is the Canopy Protector. Unfortunately, it is unsearchable, so that's why I played 3. It's a great discard for Imseti because after that it sets itself. It's always also a great discard for the King Shark. Whenever you activate a card that's continuous, every time your opponent activates a card or an effect, you can chain to it and you summon one of the 4 or 5 names from hand or graveyard, and it's not once per turn. So in theory, if your opponent activates 5 times and you have 5 monsters available, different names, you can summon them all back to the field. So if you open this one and you can set it up, you just link away the Horus monsters for, well, I'll show you in the extra deck. And after that, if they're in the graveyard, you can just summon them back every time. Great card. A lot of pressure on the opponent. Then for the Kashtira monsters, Kashtira package, I played 3 Fenrir, 2 Unicorn, and 1 Rice Heart, just to get the engine going. And to facilitate those cards, I play 1 Theosis, 1 Birth, and 1 Wraith Salt. Then to deal with boards that are already established, since I don't play any normal summons except for the Rice Heart, perhaps, I feel it's almost mandatory to play 3 Lava Golem. Deals with the most annoying cards on the field. Then to get to field spells, because you play 3 different ones, you play 1 Terraforming, 2 Foolish Burial Goods with 1 Rainbow Dragon, and the reason why I played the level 8 instead of one of the others is because of trade-in. Like I mentioned, I'm playing 3 different field spells. The most fun one on my part is this one, since Imsedi is a spellcaster and one of the extract monsters is also a spellcaster. It's whenever you can get to this, you almost basically win that game. So it's amazing. Then for other cards that kind of help the strategy, Tishibu and Skill Drain. Tishibu only is not really effective whenever you go into a full Kashtira line, but besides that, it's everything is different, so you're not bothered by it, and most cards on the field don't even activate their effect, and they're big bodies, so that's why the Skill Drain is, in my opinion, mandatory in the deck. And then one Azaroon, because, whenever you link away your Horus monsters, if you have the trap set up, it's a great way to deal with things like Nightmare Phoenix, if they want to get rid of your, floodgates. Then 1 Callby, 1 Foolish Burial Goods to dump the Rainbow Bridge of Salvation, and 2 Talents. So that's the main deck. For the extra deck, I played 1 Coach King Giant Trainer. In theory, it's okay. It could be usable in time because it burns 800 for every monster added to the hand. But this tournament, it never came up because we never went into time. Number 90, Monster Negate, and it searches one of the side deck cards, but I'll show you in a minute. Monster Wipe, non-targeting removal, Spell Negate. No, you cannot reborn. This doesn't really work with the Canopy Protector, but it's against a few decks. It's a really good way to survive the turn, because most decks need to be able to reborn. For example, Fire King, if they can't reborn, they can't get enough damage on the field. So those were the rank 8s. Then for the rank 7s, 1 Big Eye, 1 Shangri Era, and 1 Dark Armed. This one is amazing. It's a great way to take back the Lava Golem that you gave your opponent and kill them with that card. Or you just send it away after you've used the effect with a deity, something like that. And for the last Exceed monster, a Typhon, which closed me one of the games because it was enough to beat over the opponent's monster and seal it from there. And by the way, Big Eye, spellcaster, so that's a way to get your Secret Village live if you only have a Kashtira line. And then for the Link monsters, 1 IP, 1 SP, Moon of Close Sky, Close Heaven never came up, but it was primarily with the idea to get rid of, towers, stuff like that. And last card, Silhouette Rabbit. Then for the side deck, I played 3 Milcharmy Perilias, never came up, and the one time it did come up, my opponent never summoned from hand, so didn't do much. Then the cards you can search with the number 90 Galaxy Eyes Photon Lord. It's a Karibo, so you pitch it from hand, take 2000 in damage, and for the rest of the turn you won't take any damage at all. So against Tempai, it's a searchable way to survive the turn, and after that you will probably win the game anyway. Then to Lightning Storm to deal with, annoying back row or monsters. Then because I hate floodgates, I played 3 Cosmic Cyclone to get rid of them. I also played 3 Evenly Matched to, you know what the card does. And then the last card, when going first, you side out the lava golems and you side in the deck lockdown. Again, because I hate floodgates. So that's it. 42 cards main deck. So far I'm pretty content with it. And at the moment I don't really see a real change happening except for the extra deck. A few monsters that never came up might be replaced with cards like Dark or something like that. Thank you.